This is Proteus, the son of Poseidon, if you believe that sort of thing. Because he had the ability to take many forms, which he often did, he often took great pleasure in doing so. Henceforth, he will help to tell our story of the 5 lost souls of Proteus, and why they are the way they are. Now join me on the adventure of a lifetime. And now, we come across our first lost soul of Proteus, Mario. Everybody knows Mario, especially the good old lovable version of Mario you see in his original game, or one of his originals, that is. And we all like to remember him like this, or even something like this. Just a cute little guy riding on a little green dinosaur named Yoshi, going to save the world and rescue the princess. Now what happens when that same guy goes from lovable savior to psychopathic nutjob? This is what cultivation theory has taught him. He goes around all day killing people, and he thinks that's what the everyday world is like, taking no regard for the life or safety of the general public. If someone gets in his way, you better watch out, or else it's a fireball to your face. Meet our next lost soul, one Lara Croft. She had humble beginnings. Well, sort of. She started off two-dimensional and tried to be the heroine for all women of the world. It was all going well, at least, sort of, until she realized that she was falling into gender schema theory. The better and better animated she became, the more and more she realized she was getting all this attention from the males of the world that didn't really see her as a hero to women, but as an object for the objectification. It destroyed her, hence her being a lost soul. Our third lost soul, Solid Snake. A man who certainly knows his ABCs. His ABCs of social science, that is. Affective. This guy is an emotional basket case. Behavioral. He really knows what does and doesn't influence his actions. And cognitive. He has a keen ability to learn from his previous outcomes. What a guy. Next up is Donkey and Diddy Kong. This set of monkeys has a great partnership, and it's that same partnership which allows them to participate in social learning theory so well. As Diddy observes what Donkey Kong does, killing all those crocs and snakes and whatnot, he's constantly observing, and if Donkey Kong ever slips up, he'll know exactly what to do because of the keen observations he's made. Wow, if a monkey can do it, I bet you humans would be great at it. Another recognizable face, or body, on our Lost Souls journey is Pac-Man. A simple little yellow guy, it would seem, but this simple yellow guy has built up for himself quite a bit of self-efficacy. I mean, what other character could play the game he does, as many times as he does, eventually lose every single time, and still have the motivation to go out there again and again to get those white dots? Now, if we could all be a bit more like Pac-Man, I think the world would be a better place. Hey there, it's me, Proteus, again. Well, wasn't that some adventure? I'd say so. Now I'd like to take a minute and talk about 5 different things I've learned while venturing on this journey of my lost souls. 1. I have completely been able to learn through doing, sometimes called inactive performance by you humans. This has been a big help in completing day-to-day tasks, like keeping Poseidon happy. Have you ever tried to keep a mythological god happy? Yeah, I didn't think so. 2. Being able to watch these guys run around and do their thing has allowed me the pleasure of mentally practicing the physical activities that they partake in without having to move a muscle. I think this is called symbolic rehearsal, or something like that. 3. Time and time again have I been watching these little characters running around doing this and that, and I've learned something complex, completely by accident, that I later implemented in my own life without ever realizing that I had learned it in the first place. Implicit learning at its finest, I would say. 4. Now this one is very important. Throughout each of these characters' journeys, I have been purposely searching out information, being very specific as to which instances I want to remember. Explicit learning, or something or other. The best way to learn, if you ask me. 5. Lastly, I think you call it burging and coughing. So many times have I participated in each of these while experiencing my journey with these characters. Every time they won, I burged, saying, "We won! We won!" And every time they died, I coughed, saying, "They lost! They lost!" Ups, downs, highs, lows. It's a rough life we live. Well, that's all for now, humans. I hope you enjoyed your ride on this journey with me, Proteus. Goodbye, and please don't make Poseidon angry. He always takes it out on me. Oh.